Noah Hawley, the creator of Alien Earth, has just confirmed once again that it is not canon to the prequels and actually even Aliens.
An alien canon in terms of like when it takes place and what happens in the other movies. Is there canonicity? Is there canonical stuff that matters? Or do you just have to take the outlines and vibe and then you get to do what you want to do?
My philosophy is you can make me care about that stuff. It's not my instinct to care about it necessarily. The big things that general audiences invest in are sacrosanct to some degree. And then the deeper you have to dive to find, in this novelization, they introduce the idea of how you make a queen, etc. That stuff is speculative. That's another author's version of an alien story.
Not considering aliens.
For me, the real canon is the first film and, to a major degree, the second film also. And, if you think about the fact that 40 years have passed between those first two films and Prometheus, right? It means that for those of us who saw those movies when they came out, we lived for 40 years with that being what the story of a xenomorph was. 40 years later, it was introduced this idea of the black goo and the engineers. And I think that is another great version of the alien story. But in my mind, it exists, even though it was Ridley as a kind of alternate fiction about these creatures who had been described to all of us for 40 years as the perfect evolutionary predator.
Now, this doesn't mean that Alien Earth is bad whatsoever. It's actually very enjoyable, and the most recent episode definitely confirms that as well. But there's been this constant discourse online, the saying what was canon, what's not, considering even comics, the prequels, and multiple different variables. But regardless of certain things being canon or not, I also do believe that Alien Earth kind of lives in its own little parallel. And as always, for everything nerdy, remember to follow for more.